We're on day 27 of our 60-day healing journey to establish inner union. We're working to stop the self-abandonment, to find that inner stability and stay grounded and supported in the natural aspects of who we are. We're on day 27, and the affirmation is, I move through life with inner support. I move through life with inner support. This is saying that I trust my intuition. I trust and believe that in myself to handle things when they come up. I trust myself to just know what's right for me. I'm able to self-soothe myself. I'm able to stay grounded without so much waiting for somebody else to give me the tools that I need. I have everything inside of me that can bring me to a state of balance. I have self-compassion and love for who I am. So this affirmation is very important when it comes to moving through life. We have to trust that we have the inner support, that we already come equipped with everything that we need. Yeah, we might need other people to support us, but we have to trust when ourselves are telling us something. If yourself is giving you a message about something, it's important that you listen to that, because why would you get this message if it wasn't important? Just think about it. Where did that come from? It's there for a reason. It's trying to help you get through a situation. But are you trusting your inner support system, your inner guidance system that's leading you down the path of life, that's helping you in your journey? It's who you are. That's who you're connected to. You're connected to that before you're connected to anyone else. Just think about it. How often do we disconnect ourselves and we try to tap into other people to be our source? We tap into other situations, people, things, etc. to give us what we need. But truly, the closest thing to you is you, right? Your inner support system is closer to you than anybody else, any other resource. And it's time that we start to actually trust in that. And then we need to have compassion for ourselves when we are starting to feel things. Instead of just sitting there and being hard on yourself and like, why do I keep going through this? Why is this happening to me? Like in an angry way. Of course, you're going to question it because you want to understand what this is about. But in regards to being angry that you're going through a situation and not listening to your inner self that may be guiding you, well, actually, that may be the reason why you continue to go through it, because your inner guidance system is there to support you and is trying to help you out. But the more you ignore it, the more you have to go through things to learn. So are you listening to your inner support system? So that's our affirmation. I move through life with inner support. It's already there, but you just got to use it. The somatic practice is hand on chest with your steady breath. So you're going to put your hand over your chest and you're going to breathe in. This is essentially when you put your hand on your chest, you're saying, I love you. I trust you, to yourself. And doing that as you breathe brings you to a place of calmness and brings you back to a centered, grounded place. The visualization is supported movement for, hold on one second. Supported movement. You want to visualize yourself being supported as you move down your journey. Just think about that. Your inner self just supporting you as you are moving through your journey. Imagine and visualize what that feels like. Does it feel calm? Is it like feeling like you're actually being held? What does it feel like? Like an information flow that's just coming into you, being downloaded into you as you go through your journey. So that's your visualization. Visualize a supported movement coming from inside of you. The journal prompt is, where do I feel supported internally? Where do I feel supported internally? Are you feeling like you make better decisions in certain areas when you trust yourself in those areas? Or do you feel like there are just some areas that you don't know how to make the proper decisions about? And every time you listen and every time you try to do it, it doesn't work. So then when you figure out those situations and the ones that don't work, think about, are you listening to yourself in those situations? Are you trusting your intuition? Are you having compassion for yourself in the journey while the answers come to you? Or are you just disregarding yourself because you feel like you don't know enough? You know, sometimes we get into the space of, I'm not smart enough for that. I don't know enough. I haven't been educated in that area. Intuition has nothing to do with this society. In, intuition has nothing to do with your your education from a school. It's something that is divine and connected to a higher source. It's something that's inside of you that you don't have to go pay for. It's just already there. So are you listening to that? Those feelings that may come up in you, your body may be guiding you and saying, okay, something isn't right. I don't know what it is, but it's something. Are you listening to that, or are you just bypassing it because you want to just get through? But again, we talked about the get along. How's it go along to get along? How far does that get you? Is that even sustainable? Does that work long term, or just is it getting you temporary satisfaction? If you're trying to meet long-term goals and to actually build something strong, you have to do things that are sustainable. The temporary satisfaction will not last. So you have to listen to your intuition as it's guiding you to find wholeness and to get you to actually be fulfilled. You want to feel fulfilled. You don't want to feel just partially or temporarily fulfilled in something. You want to have that fulfillment in life. And that's where your intuition is there for, so it can guide you to fulfillment. But you have to listen. And sometimes it just doesn't, it seems different because as you elevate and grow, you know, your intuition starts to lead you more, and it may take you, or you might start getting information that you don't even understand how you got this information. Your intuition is showing you something and you're just like, well, how will I know that? Sometimes you just got to learn how to trust that, because as you evolve, it gets larger. You get more downloads, you get more information that's trying to guide you. So it's a matter of trust. Are you trusting that intuition to know that it's leading you where you need to go? Your inner balance system is supporting you and leading you at all times, but do you trust it? So the next thing is the practice. Ask less of yourself today. So sometimes you just got to let yourself be. You just got to let it happen. Let yourself just, you know, instead of worrying about something, sometimes you just got to let it go and just be. And we all go through things where we just sometimes have a hard time with this. And, you know, sleeping on it sometimes is the best way to go. Because now you just like, you know what? I don't understand what my intuition is trying to tell me. I know there's something that's nudging me. Not quite sure what it is. So I'm just going to just be and just allow it to come to the surface, because it's going to tell me what I need. It will not fail me. It will not leave me. So I'm just going to, instead of me trying to calculate it and trying to force it, I'm going to allow it to show me and what I need to see. And sometimes it may require you even saying, what is it that you're trying to tell me? What do I need to know? Like actually speaking this out. And then guess what? When you put the answer out there, it has to be, and when you put the question out there, it has to be matched with an answer. So the answer will come. You just have to allow it to come. You don't have to hear, somebody doesn't have to tell you. Another person doesn't have to tell you what that answer is. But yourself will tell you. Your inner guidance system will show you. Once you put that question out there, it'll come. Without pressure though, you just have to allow it to come. So that's the practice. We're going to ask less of ourselves today. And just be easy with yourself. Be kind. And be nice to yourself, because yourself is there to support you. Don't beat yourself up. We beat ourselves up a lot of times, but think about it. You beating yourself up. What sense does that make? Just think about it. Why would we beat our own selves up? It doesn't make sense. If you need yourself to perform properly, why would you beat yourself up? But we do it all the time. by talking negatively, just negative self-talk. Oh, you can't do it. You can't do it. It's not, you don't have enough skill to perform. You're not ready. We just do a lot of stuff. You're not pretty. You're not this. You're not handsome. You're not strong. You're not healthy. We just beat ourselves up all the time about how we can't do it. But why not say the opposite? You're beautiful. You're strong. And talking to yourself. You're beautiful. You're strong. You got what it takes. You're enough. You always have the answers. Everything always works out for you. It's about how we think about this, how we program ourselves. And we have learned to program ourselves in a negative way because there's so many things around us that give us an example of what we're supposed to be like. That's not reality. There are so many things on the internet, pictures around you, advertisements, everything that constantly bombards you to say what you're supposed to be. But if everybody was the same thing, tell me how this thing will work. If we all were supposed to be the same, look the same, contribute the same thing, how would this thing work? Everybody has their own energetic signature that's working to make this whole thing work. We're all bringing something different to the table, and we got to respect that. Everybody does not require the same thing. We don't all require the same thing. We don't all practice the same thing. We don't all feel the same thing. But what we do require, expect, and feel is what we need. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes you just gotta allow that to work for you. So that's our practice. We're gonna ask less of ourselves today. The holistic tip is get some fresh air. Just breathe. It's snowing in a lot of places right now. Sometimes the air, when it's snowing, it's like that crisp, clean air. Lift the window and just get some fresh air. So that's our holistic tip. Breathe. Allow yourself to breathe. If you could do like a 10-minute breathing session, just imagine what happens when you allow yourself to just flow. Your blood pressure, a headache if you got one, your digestive system, if you allow yourself to flow. Think of yourself as being like the air. As you breathe in the air, think of yourself being the actual air that's actually flowing the natural way that it needs to flow. And then notice how your body feels as you start to do that. Are you feeling calmer? Do you feel refreshed? Are your thoughts coming through clear? Are you getting more downloads and information? Because the more you flow, the things will flow to you. As within, so without, as above, so below. What you put out is what you get back. So when you are breathing in that calm matter, things will start to come to you the same way. So that's our practice for today. I hope everyone is well. I will see you all tomorrow. And if you're interested in any herbal products, check out my website, the link below. I have herbal teas, I have dried herbs there, and handcrafted items. So check me out. I will see you next time. Peace and love. Mwah.